Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and I'm here today to look at some JoJo cards. So these are JoJo's Bizarre Adventure trading cards. I've looked at many over the years of running the channel now. These are the only two that are currently out. What's really interesting though is that these ones from Kabao, this company, are actually licensed. So this is a licensed JoJo's Bizarre Adventure product, which is the first time we've had an officially licensed set, I think, ever from China. There are some JoJo products out there, but they're usually a crossover with something else. Like there are some that are part of that Weiss CCG, and there's other little places you can find JoJo cards. But I'm not aware of any like full-on licensed JoJo's Bizarre Adventure sets other than this one. On this side, though, this was Card Experts, much more inexpensive retail level product, but this is definitely not a licensed product. So we'll look at both of those today. But in fact, wait, more mail. Yes. Before we get to that, um, I have just had mail coming in like crazy here. I mean, there are boxes literally stacked to the ceiling over there that have been opened. There's 3 here that haven't been opened yet. And this one is especially interesting, so I want to get it open just to kind of see what it is. Although I'm not going to open it today in this video. I want to make sure it's what I think it is. This should be from, yes, Cardsmith, and there it is. Beautiful. Well, that's exactly what we're looking for. So that is Cardsmith's newest set of trading cards. So if you know Cardsmith, they make the currency set. This is part of the currency set, but this is the space edition. So this focuses on a bunch of space things and telescopes, astronomers, Mercury, the Greek god, I guess, satellites, all that kind of stuff will be featured on the cards. But it's also part of the currencies set. So there will be currency 5 preview cards inserted in here, and also redemptions for things like a full Bitcoin can be found, although of course that's going to be quite rare. You can see there that the cryptocurrency redemption rate at all is 1 in 192, and then not all of them are full Bitcoins, right? A full Bitcoin right now is like $100,000, so that would be worth a lot of money if we got one. But we'll check that later. But yeah, I was really excited to get one of these. This is their Space Mega Box. So I'll check that out. Again, not today, but it won't be long. I won't wait too long on that one. And then over here, we've got 2 more boxes from Superbreak Sports. Now, I'm not entirely sure what is going to be in these. Well, one will be the... one is the Jimi Hendrix cards, because I participated in a draft they did on the Jimi Hendrix release day. But the other box, I'm really not sure. So if you remember when I opened up all my Superbreak Sports stuff last weekend, there was one Pirates box missing. So I just showed you the Pirates I have, but there was a Pirates box missing. And so I wrote them an email. They never replied to that email, but at the same time, I now have another box here. So I'm wondering if maybe they did like understand. Oh my god, what is this? I don't understand. I have no idea what this is. There's 10 boxes in here, I guess. Oh, okay, so I think I get this now. Let me check out their site quick and I'll be right back, okay? Yeah, this is what this is. Okay, so this isn't the response to my email, but this is also very, very cool, I think. I mean, we'll find out what all is in here to be exact. But if you remember, I bought this wheel spin from them, and that's where I've gotten most of my Superbreak sports stuff. And yeah, it was expensive, but at the same time, I got like over $2,000 worth of product so far, and now even more, I guess, today. But this featured, if you look here, 10 mystery boxes. But that didn't actually arrive in the first shipment, so I was like kind of curious what that was actually going to be, or if they were going to fulfill that at all. And I guess this is the fulfillment for that. So let's go through these boxes and see what all we got. So first we have a Pieces of the Past Inventors Edition. Another Inventors, so 2 Inventors Edition. Those are Kaleidoscope products. Those are going to be really nice looking ones. Then we got an 1800s. So I have so many of these now. We got a 1700s edition. Okay, very cool. So that's a different kind yet. Then here is another 1800s edition. Over here will be a 1700s, but a different kind. What is different here? I actually don't know what the difference is between these two. Can you see any difference? I think they're just different box designs. I think that might be the same product. Okay, and then keep going here. We got a Pirates. Okay, another Pirates, good. And another Pirates. Okay, wow. Well, I was looking for one more Pirates, but I got 2 more Pirates. I'll take it. And then this is a 1700s edition. Okay. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this will be the 10th box right here. And it's a Rambo. Oh my god, okay. That's crazy. So that's gonna have just 1 card in it. So why don't we actually open up the Rambo now and just see kind of what's in there? And then gosh, the rest of this we'll get to at some point, but oh my god, that's a lot of cards. Okay, so many of these. There's actually like a whole other box yet to open, but let me first, I'm gonna pop this Rambo box because I really want to see what's in this. Give me 1 second just to kind of clean up a little bit here. I am back, and this is a Premier Edition product from them. So these boxes actually cost about $160, and you only get 1 card in them, or maybe 2 cards, but like 1 card that you're looking for, basically 1 relic. So yeah, I guess there'll be, yeah, sorry, one 5-card pack and 1 Keepsake Relic card. And it's that Keepsake Relic card that we're really looking for in this. And this has like props and costume relics and just all sorts of interesting relics from the Rambo movies. So we'll see what we can get. I mean, some of the best ones were like prop gun pieces that you could get inside the card, which I thought were fairly amazing. This is actually a lot harder to open than you'd think. I've broken it already. Oh, and it's got one of those neat keepsake boxes. I love these things. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I have a bunch of these. So these come with all the Premier Keepsake editions, but these are jeweler's boxes. So inside will be lights. So it makes little lights there. And then we'll have our pack and our relic. Why don't we look at our pack first and then our relic afterwards? So here is our Rambo 5-card pack. Again, Superbreak Sports makes this. I'll put a link in the description if anyone is interested in getting their own. They also make a Steve McQueen set that's just like this. And they're actually coming out, like, I think next week with an Invincible set, which looks crazy. I have a couple of those on the way too. So here we have Sam Trutman. This Rambo card there. We have Lieutenant Tay. And then we've got actually 2 different John Rambos. The first here is John Rambo on a horse, and then we have John Rambo not on a horse. So 2 different ones. Sorry, I'm being silly. And we got another Sam Troutman, but this time it's in this format. Nice cards though. I mean, they look great. Oh my god, that's out of 10 too. I didn't even check these all. Are they all numbered? No. Okay, wow. So that's amazing. That's out of 10. Crazy. Okay, so we got a 9 out of 10 there. And then 4 just unnumbered cards. And now let's check our relic and see what we got here. So for our relic, we got a 1 of 1. Okay. That is pretty elite. A one of one. I don't. I guess I can't open that without showing what it is. But it is a piece of the gun actually. So we got a piece of the gun. We just got some of the cloth that the handle of the what is the shoulder strap from the gun. But a one of one. Amazing. I actually kind of am curious at what the odds are of that, if we just got incredibly lucky here or what happened. Let me go do some research really quick. I'll be right back, okay? All right, I'm back, and I did some research. I can't tell you exactly how rare the one of ones are, but I can tell you that of the few other people I've watched open this, including Tripolic, sorry Tripolic, they have not pulled one of ones. So we did get, I think, incredibly lucky there. You know, having only one box, getting it for free, and then pulling a one of one from it, including also a 9 of 10. So we've got like two very low numbered Rambo cards here. I'm going to go ahead and just put that right back into the case where it belongs. And yeah, that is pretty epic, huh? Considering these cost $160 at as they are, I kind of am curious if anyone has sold any of these yet. Let me check here. So this will be Rambo, Keepsake. I'm just checking eBay. I know it's not the most interesting, but I'm going to see if anyone has any one of ones up. There are some, yeah. So, okay. Huh. I mean, people are listing them for basically like $300. So that could be like a $300 card. Pretty amazing. Um, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I have to kind of make a choice. But next up, we have even more Super Breaks. So you thought we were done. We're not done. They've been doing a couple. I was gonna say a lot, but they really just did two. But they did two Whatnot streams, which have been incredible. Like if they ever do another Whatnot stream, make sure you go. Because even if you don't buy anything from them, they did so many giveaways during this Jimi Hendrix thing. I think they did like 14 giveaways, and it was open to everyone in the channel. So anyone who was watching was able to enter those giveaways and get free boxes, free cases, free cards. They had all sorts of crazy stuff they were giving away there. And it was part of the Jimi Hendrix release date. So they have a Jimi Hendrix set out, which, oh my goodness. Okay, we got more stuff here. Okay, this is going to have all our Jimi Hendrix stuff and also more boxes. Okay, so we got another Rambo box. I'll save that one now. We got two more Pirates editions. Crazy. And then we got, oh, and it says Archivist right on it there. An Inventors and another Pirates. So that's 3 Pirates and an Inventors. And then we also got 4 of these cards. And so again, this is part of their Rolling Stones, Jimi Hendrix collaboration. So they did it with the Jimi Hendrix covers. So you'll see the covers on these cards. And what they did is they ran a draft where there were 32 people entered. They opened 6 cases, and then we got to draft the cards we wanted in order. Now the thing is, they took so long doing the giveaways. They took like an hour running all the giveaways. So by the time they got to doing the draft, I was in a meeting. So I didn't actually know what cards I got until now. Like this is the first time I'm seeing these too, because I wasn't able to watch the draft because I had to go to a meeting. So my first card here is a 8 of 15 with Jimi Hendrix with the peace symbols there. Now all of the cards in the set are at 15 or lower. There's only 500 total cases in this entire set. So we're going to see here, these two that are out of 15 are actually like probably the weakest hits that I got today. Although still like out of 15, it's not bad at all, right? And then we got here a 10 of 10. Oh, a relic too. That's a 10 of 10 Jimi Hendrix relic. That is fantastic. Okay, and then our last one here is going to be a 4 of 5. Ooh, with the fireworks. Beautiful. All right. So, hey, not too bad at all there, I would say. We did I think really good. But let me put these also to the side with all these boxes, because I need now to. Oh my God, there's so much here. Okay, you want a Superbreak sports products? I got a lot of Superbreak sports products. I actually have, I think, like 40 boxes or something from them now. But let's switch gears. Let's look at some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stuff. That's what I start out this video like I'm gonna do JoJo's Bizarre Adventure today because I love JoJo and I really kind of wanted to just do it. Now what's cool about this again is Card Expert. So if you see this symbol, that's Card Expert. They've been making a lot of these 30 pack cases in a box kind of designs. So they're retail level cards. They're obviously like meant to be fairly inexpensive, but they will include a prize inside the box. And so as you open up these packs, some of the packs will have a redemption card in them. And that redemption is for that prize right there. And so it's kind of a neat thing for breakers and people and whatnot and anyone doing live selling because they can open one of these boxes and, you know, give away the prize all kind of in one go, right? It's very easy. You don't need to wait for the whole case. But beyond that, the cards themselves are actually really nice too. This is my second time opening this product. So I've already seen it once, but I still kind of wanted to show you again. So there's a Kira. Ooh, there's a nice HR. Go ahead and see the HR there. And then a very, very nice SLP. Giorno on the SLP there. And then when we're done here, we'll actually be able to kind of compare these with the cards we get from Kabao there. And the real question will be, are they better than Big Blue? So if you know your JoJo cards, if you're a JoJo connoisseur like I am, you know that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure had a set called Big Blue that was out maybe 2 years ago. And that set was epic, like easily the best JoJo box ever created. I mean, there were gold cards in there, there were sketch cards, all kinds of crazy stuff. So here's an SP, another just gorgeous card from that set there. We're going to just keep going here. I still can't believe I opened like one Rambo box and pulled a 1 of 1. I feel like almost bad. Like, oh God, I should have done that. But you know, whatever, it's mine. Oh, there's Iggy. That's just the way my luck works, I guess, is sometimes, you know, I'll go weeks and not pull anything, and then I'll open like a 1 box and get a 1 of 1. It's a good 1 of 1 to get, though. All right, we got a ZR there. Kind of a little signature on it. And another SLP. These cards do have a little bit of a curve to them, but again, they are retail level cards, so it's not that big of a deal. Although they're for retail cards, these are very nice. I mean, you can see they have a nice thick stock, other than the curve that happens because of the foiling they put on them. I actually bought, what did I buy more of these? I have a Dragon Ball one now, but I haven't opened it yet, but I have one. Let's try that. I have it like right over here, I think. Yeah. Here's a Dragon Ball card expert. You can see their logo on it right there. And then also I got a, what did I get? I got a, oh yeah, a reverse 1999. They made a reverse 1999 set. And I picked that up too. So I don't have it here yet, but I'll have it. I don't want to say soon, but in a couple weeks probably. It does take some time to get things from China. There's our set. We didn't pull our reward or our redemption today, so I'll put that right back in the box for next time. And then I'll kind of just move some of the lesser cards off the table to make some room for... I have no room here to make some room for our Kabao cards that we're going to pull. And let's see what we can get here. And then for this Kabao box, I was actually planning to open the entire box today. So there's 15 packs in here. I'll show you the flyer too. And also I'll let you know that I have one of these in the giveaway pile. So right now there are 54 boxes in the giveaway pile. There are lots of amazing stuff. You know, one of these, there's tons of My Little Pony cards, Transformers, lots of DC. There's a DC Series 2 in there. Tons of amazing sets. We're going to do the next giveaway at 2,500 subscribers, which I know that seems like a big number, but we're over 2,300 already. So like we're within range of that. Probably in early fall or something, we'll get it if you know trends continue. And you can help out if you're not a subscriber already. You know, consider subscribing to the channel. I open all kinds of insane stuff here. You saw some of the boxes you're going to see in the future. A lot of Pirates cards. One of one Rambo cards, I guess we pull those. So yeah, we pull a ton of crazy stuff, but we also do a lot of anime cards. We'll do Kickstarter products, you know, anything in sort of the weirder side of trading cards, right, is what I'll look at. I even have some HeroClix here, which aren't trading cards at all, but they're still like a blind box product, so I feel like it's kind of the same. So yeah, we'll look at all sorts of stuff like that. And I promise it's all interesting and fun, right? Like I very rarely look at a set where I'm like, oh, this is just lame, right? I mean, Identity V maybe, but I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Sorry, I shouldn't be making fun of them all the time. Okay, let's look at the flyer for JoJo because it is a cool flyer. Now I got this on AliExpress. I just don't know anywhere else to buy it right now. I'll put a link to where I bought mine. This is not the shop I bought mine from. They are running a sale right now, but still prices are very high over there. And it's one of the reasons that I've been working a lot with Superbreak Sports and whatnot sellers, because they're able to get me product just cheaper, right? Or at least the old prices before tariffs came in, right? A lot of this higher pricing is because of tariffs. And before tariffs, a box like this probably would have been like $24. So yeah, it's been rough. But if you know, sometimes you don't have a choice. Like I didn't have a choice because no one else has this JoJo set. I don't know what it is about JoJo, but it's like an amazing anime. It's so good. Every episode is just totally bonkers, and yet it's not as well loved as you would think, right? There aren't as many people who know JoJo. But at the same time, if you meet someone who knows JoJo, you just know they're a cool person. Like no matter what, you're just like, oh, okay, you know JoJo, you're probably pretty cool, right? It's like a kind of test that you can do. So here's our set again. Sorry, there are some EX. They're not gold cards because they're just PET plastic, but they are like gold colored. And so there's 3 different EX cards that can be pulled. That is the top pull in the set. Then there's SKP. We've got 7 of those. They look like Muka cards, which Alfonso Muka is a painter I love. And Kaio actually made a Muka set. I have a bunch of those boxes coming. Sorry, inside joke. KP, there are 6 of those. They kind of show the characters there. Then your SSPs are more like framed versions of the character art. I guess also on PET there. You've got some MRs, which are going to be die cut. So these have a die cut edge to them. SPs here look like the cutesy cards you'd get in like a QR, but these are the SP level. Then GR is front and back cards. So they basically will show, I think, the character and their stand on the back, which is a pretty cool thing to get, I think, assuming they spell it all right. Like a lot of times the stands are very mistranslated. Our PRs here are these stylized images, so you can tell who the person is. I mean, they have the name too, but they don't have a face. They're stylized. So those will be cool. Then our QRs are going to be actual cutesy cards. Then CPs sort of have the weird color treatment to them. I don't know if they might be 3D. I can't tell from that. I don't think so though. And then there is a puzzle, so that's always kind of happens in these sets, especially licensed sets. But there's only one puzzle, so at least you don't got to find multiple ones. But that's our puzzle, which they actually did wrong in the picture. That piece should be over there. God, that's really bothering me a lot more than it should. Oh my God, I can't look at that. That's horrible. Why would they do that in their ad? Do it wrong? Like, you own the puzzle. Do the puzzle right. God. Okay, sorry. URs, they have 18 of those. Look great. They got like a nice frame here. I really like the design. I mean, JoJo is a really design-heavy product, manga and anime, so getting like good design in the trading cards is really important. At the SSR level, then there's 36 of those. Uh, a lot of interesting cards kind of showing off scenes from the anime. And then at the SR level, we have another 36 cards. And then this is the sort of box configuration. So a case has 36 boxes, a box has 15 packs, each pack has 3 cards. And then inside of every pack, you're going to get 1 SR or SSR, and then you'll get 2 something else. So of all the other rarities, they're going to be in the other 2 cards. And so that's sort of how that set works and how the flyer looks. So let's get into a box then, because I would love to open one of these. I've had this on the shelf for too long. How long? Like a month. It's a long time. Not that long. I keep things on the shelf for a long time here sometimes, but JoJo shouldn't be on the shelf that long. JoJo is one of my personal favorites, and so deserves to be on the deserves to be shown off. All right. So here we go. Oh, there's a button or there's something at the top. I don't know what that says. Let me translate that before I massacre it. I'll be right back. All right, and it says button or badge, so this is going to be a button. I don't know. Should I even open it, or should I just let it? Oh, I guess I kind of have to open it to see. I guess it's kind of already open there. It's like it's sealed. I should leave it sealed, but you can't tell what it is then, so you know. You don't know what you actually have. Okay, wow. Whoa, I mean, it's a pretty high quality button, JoJo. And Narencia. Very cool. That's actually like a really nice button. I know buttons are a very common thing to get in these kinds of sets, but I guess I didn't realize this set had them. Yeah, cool, we got a button. And then there should be, it's like more than 15 packs, so let's see. Oh god! Well, packs flying everywhere today, I guess. 2, 6, there's 8, 10, I guess it is 15, okay. And all that, and it still is just 15. Yeah, 15, okay, cool. Well, this one's really thick. Let's put that at the bottom. Neat little packaging, too. I love when they do special packaging like this. And it's going to be a sticker sheet? No, it's just... Or is it? I think it actually might be. I think there might be also a sticker sheet in here, which is, like, crazy. It is. So yeah, you also get some JoJo stickers, which are pretty nice, actually. These aren't bad. I'll kind of put those over there, and we'll flatten that out in a little bit. Okay, but yeah, let's take a look at the packs then, and back very well. Something like that. And let's see if these are any better than the unlicensed set there. And here you can see a full checklist of what's in this set. Many different ones. And then actually the pack configuration is a lot more complicated than they made it sound. It looks like only one of these packs can actually have that SKP in it. Whoops. I missed. I completely missed that. That was a total failure. Complete failure. Should be 3 cards in a pack. And whoa, okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. Already I'm incredibly impressed. That looks great. I mean, the way there's like 2 different textures to it is just fantastic. So that is Formaggio on the QR there. Oh, these are actually like really good cards. I was kind of making fun of them there at first, but man, these are really well done. There's a beautiful SSP. And then this is going to be, just an SSR. We'll keep going. One set. I always love opening JoJo cards just because they, they always remind me of the show and I guess I should say the manga too, but I've actually never read the manga yet. I kind of want to someday, but I've just never been able to get a copy of it all. I've seen a few copies, but I've just never picked one up. This is gonna be one of those MRs. Nice, a Trish MR. That is really nice. I mean, I don't usually like the die cut cards as much, but that one is super nice. And so here's one of the SRs. And so in every pack you'll get either an SSR or an SR. I hope my audio holds up. I don't know. The last few times I've recorded, I've had trouble once the video gets to be about 30 minutes long with the audio kind of cutting out. But this one looks like it's going to be okay. I don't know. I hope it is. Know that you are there. Pesci, very cool designs. And then it's a Giorno. It's a Giorno. Lovely. I think that QR set is probably my favorite of them so far, but these are pretty nice too. Mostly I just love how good they feel. Like they feel like very high quality cards to me. Oh, here's one of the puzzle pieces. I don't like puzzles as much. And we got another SSP here. This is Giorno and Mista. And then JoJo and the SR. Awesome set. Yeah, I would say, it's not as flashy as the Big Blue set was, but the fact that it's a licensed set kind of like really goes in its favor. And so I would say like maybe one of the better, I don't want to say best JoJo set because that Big Blue was so good. But it's definitely better than like the Jika set, for example, which is another box I had a lot of. This definitely looks better than that. Very cool stuff. And you get a button, and you get the sticker sheet too. That's wild. There's Popo. Man, it's such a weird thing, but like, how do you explain Joe? It's like vampire. You put on a mask, you become a vampire. Sort of. There's all kind of like everyone has special powers. There's stands. Like I never know how to properly explain JoJo to anyone else. I should probably ask ChatGPT sometime. Be like, hey, how do you explain JoJo to people? And then ChatGPT will be like, I don't know what JoJo is, and I'll hate it. Oh, they are 3D. Okay, so these are the CPs. They're flips. That's excellent. That is very good, actually. The way it switches completely like that. That's, oh my god. And we got an EX. Okay. Sorry, we're rocking right now. We are like rocking. Let me move the stickers now because we need some room for that. And then actually we're gonna have to move some of these, I think. That EX needs a spot here. So that is the EX. Wow. And it is serialized to how many copies? 68. 68 copies. Wow. That's actually like a really low numbered card. I kind of feel like I should probably top load that. How lucky is that? Like we open one box and we get one of the numbered cards? That's pretty lucky. And there aren't that many of these. There's only 3 different EX cards in the set, and they're each to apparently 68 copies. So that is not too many. Well, currently our rarest is actually this SSR, sort of. Wild. I never expected that, I'll tell you what. I mean, whenever I open these, I never really expect much because you're always a little bit happier if you just go into these, cold expectations. But at the same time, like, amazing. I think we got a redemption too here. We got a Guido. Yeah, so this is a redemption. It's for the button set. So I can't do these redemptions because I'm not in China. But if you're in China, you can actually redeem this with Kabao for a set of the buttons, which might be an interesting redemption to get for sure. But those kinds of redemptions are extremely tricky to do outside of China now. You know, I don't want to say impossible because some people still can do them through vendors, but it's pretty rare that you'll find a vendor willing to do it. So these are fantastic. Also, I'm shocked at how many of the die cuts we've gotten so far. Another SSR there. And just a really fine set here. And I don't know, was this maybe like a loaded box? I kind of feel like this is one of those God box kind of situations. It is my birthday this weekend, so it's my birthday in 2 days. So today is Thursday when I'm filming this. You'll see it on Friday if you watch it when it first comes out, and then my birthday is on Saturday. So maybe the universe is giving me these excellent polls here as an early birthday present. Maybe, probably not. But even these just printed cards, I think, look really good. Yeah, overall, I'm incredibly impressed. And like, more importantly, I think this might be one of the first Kabao products I've looked at from this company. And I am very impressed by their ability to make just beautiful cards. I think I would get more products from them if I could find any more. Look at that. QR, just beautiful. Those are amazing. I mean, I think all of them look great, but those QRs are probably still my favorites of the whole bunch. And there's another SSP and Bracho there. And 3 more regular packs. Crazy. And I still can't even believe how this video started with so much Superbreak's products, and we got a friggin' Rambo 1 of 1. Like, what? What a day, what a day. There's Guido again. And Guido again. I guess he's a popular guy. He gets around, so to speak. 3 more packs here. Yeah, if you know of any more Kabao products, like, let me know what they are, because I would actually be kind of interested now in going out and finding some more. Although I got 4 puzzle pieces. That's a lot of puzzle pieces for 1 box. That's a nice one. But yeah, these have impressed me enough where I would be willing now to go and hunt out some more. Also, knowing that they're licensed helps a ton, because it just makes it a little bit easier to collect. We got 5 puzzle pieces, so that's a lot. Remember, the whole puzzle only has 9 pieces, so I think in 3 or 4 boxes you would probably get them all, unless you were super unlucky. Here's our last pack, and this was kind of the fatter pack to me. It felt heavier. It still does, so I don't know what that means, but because we pulled the EX, but yeah, let's see. So I guess it's just a UR. Nothing too crazy. We got a UR here. And then another die cut MR. And an SR. Awesome. Obviously, the top pull is going to be this gold EX. I mean, that's just incredible. Very, very cool card. I mean, it just looks great. And also numbered to 68, like a very, very low numbered card. Although it can't hold a candle to our Rambo here. If you remember at the very beginning, we pulled this 1 of 1 Rambo Relic with a sinograph. So that's like a laser etched copy of his signature. But yeah, that is a 1 of 1 relic in there. Just amazing. I mean, if you're gonna buy the Rambo box, you want the Rambo Relic, and we did. So that's fantastic. What a great day. I'm really, really happy with the results here. I hope you saw some things you liked too. Let me know what you think about these JoJo cards. I mean, these things look crazy to me. They look so wild. I'm like, yeah, they're really, really good. Yeah, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of JoJo generally, because I'm always interested to hear other people's opinions of JoJo or their thoughts on JoJo, or just like I hate JoJo, whatever it is. I'm always just curious to hear it. But for now, I think I'll let you go. And yeah, I'm trying to plot like what my birthday video is gonna be. I want to do something like really awesome in it, but I don't know what to do yet. So if you have any ideas, let me know. But I think what I'm probably gonna do is go to Burbank Cards on my birthday and just like no budget, just see what I can buy and then get something really cool and then we'll open it. I think that'll be the video probably. But we'll see. If you have ideas, let me know. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna shut it down and hopefully you saw something you like and have a great rest of your week. Bye bye, everybody.